You know, I have Steppin with Marcus J. Thank you so much for hanging in there with us. It's the time of the show that a lot of the people have been wanting to listen to, the ladies. We got some stuff for you. We got the Dating Pool Diva in the building. We're getting ready to go through our monthly segment that we like to call the Diva Diaries. We got the Dating Pool Diva's going to take it away. What you got, girl?
I got my questions from the Dating Pool blog book, and hopefully it will spark some discussion in this room and outside of this room. The first one is for the ladies, and since I'm the only lady here, hopefully someone will call in or post on Facebook or something like that. Ladies, you notice two different guys. One is very attractive. He's flirting with you from across the room and smiling, but 20 minutes have passed and he has not approached you yet. Another guy, nicely dressed, not your type physically, assertively approaches you for a dance. You guys have a great time, and he asks you for your number. Later in the night, the first guy finally approaches you and asks you for your number. Who gets the number and why? Okay. This question, I'm going to go ahead and let Carlton get that one.
You know
what you think?
Y'all can give it to the second one, the first one, because the second one don't get. Nice guys finish last, so that's why he's not gonna get it. Man, please, y'all, don't start me. Don't start with me.
Well, we are starting with you.
See,
Can you give a real answer?
I'm not,
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, that's my final answer. I'm not phoning a friend or taking one away to answer. That's my final answer.
So the nice guy being what? The one that procrastinated? Or the one that really was assertive in approaching the female?
The one that was assertive.
Oh,
that's
okay.
a nice guy.
Oh, okay.
That's the one that he didn't have your eye. The first one had your eye, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, then. Nice guys do what? Finish last. That's what happens. That's what's going to go down. Plain and simple.
Okay.
You're not going to appreciate him like he should be appreciated, or he's trying to show you some appreciation. So
that sounds pretty bitter over there. I mean, I look at it like this. I mean, I think they both could potentially end up with the number. It really does depend. For me, in my opinion, it depends on her and how she's feeling them when she sees them. You understand what I'm saying? I mean,
right.
I've been both of those guys. You know what I mean? I've been the guy kind of laid back in the cut. Like, yeah, she bad, but I ain't saying nothing because there's this stigma that a lot of men have, not all, but a lot, feel like they approach a lady, and she not feeling them, she going to be rude to them, and a lot of cats not feeling that rejection. You know what I mean? There's some that they just don't care. They're a little bit more brazen about it. But then there's some that's like, you know what, I don't want to take that hit. They're more likely to meet the ladies that they deal with in an easier, more transitional type of way, as opposed to just rolling up on her and saying, hey, I'm such and such, how you doing? You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Big rule. You got the puzzled look on your face. I mean,
basically what this boils down to is the woman going to go for the guy who kind of procrastinated and waited until the last minute? He been kind of scoping her out all night, but didn't come to her till later on? Or is she going to go for the guy who assertively came to her? She's not that attracted to him, but he came to her assertively and introduced himself and asked for his number. Who's going to get the phone number?
Why would the dude who come up at the end of the night looking for a booty call get the phone number unless you trying to give it up? I mean, that's to me, last time I checked, women like guys who actually come up to them and actually talk to them and stuff like that. Now, if that's the case, then you do what you do, but that's stupid.
We got a caller on the line. We got Kia on the line. Kia, where you calling from?
Calling from Chesterfield.
That's my girl. Ow!
Kia, Chesterfield. What's your comment, Kia? What you got? Thank you for calling the show, by the way.
I think what I would say is the guy who's the most assertive, unfortunately, is the one that would get the attention. And I think that's because as females, we're attracted to people who come across as can handle their own. So I think the guy that's assertive is going to get it.
So basically, you feel like if you come strong, not necessarily with game, but for lack of a better term, you come strong with your game, you're more likely to get it than the guy who's just kind of laid back in the cut.
Unfortunately, so.
Okay. All right. Now, what if you're personally a little bit more attracted to the other guy? You going to just be like, whatever, you didn't come get it, so you can't get it?
If you are personally attracted to the laid-back guy, it's my experience the laid-back guy is about actually more game than the assertive one.
Okay. It may
So I
matter.
think to do with the layback, that's a game.
There it is.
So I appreciate upfront, straight up.
That's what's up, kid. Thank you for calling us, kid in Chesterfield. We appreciate your support. Listen to us every single week. And on that Steppin Marcus J, kid. Thank you so much for listening. Kid basically says that, you know, if you come and holler at her, you more likely to get the number.
Yeah, see, Kia.
And you know what? I agree with my girl Kia. Me and her got the same mind right now because I feel like he missed the bus. The dude that was just sitting back acting like a punk or whatever in the cut, he should have came up to me like that other dude did. We had a good time. We were dancing. We were enjoying each other's company, had conversation. And here come this whack dude at the last minute talking about, can I get your number? After you done watch me dance and have a good time with this other dude. No, the assertive dude gonna get the phone number.
Well,
I don't care if he's the player or who he is.
Well, hold on. Yeah, on the devil's advocate type of thing, you know, if Shamar Moore was over in the corner trying to holler at you from afar, yet you were dancing with Colin Banks and you enjoyed Colin Banks, but Shamar Moore came to you at the end of the night, was like, yo, baby, let me get that. You trying to say you wouldn't get Shamar Moore nothing? There we go. And that's the double standard for us.
Nice guy finished.
Exactly.
Where he finished? Last.
That is a double standard BS that happens on a daily basis. So don't throw that BS around this house because it's gonna get shouted down.
I might slip Shamar Moore my number on his
Man, that's a trifling. That's a
Tattoo
trifling.
that on his arm.
Hold on, you gonna slip it to him today? So now you're disrespecting the dude that you had a good time with. Trifling. Bring on some more trifling stuff.
What you got? What's question
Look at it
number
over there
two?
grinning.
What's question number two?
I feel about it too.
Yeah, y'all got a broken
I like
down.
Shamar Moore. I have a crush on him.
Yeah, but if Colin
whatever,
Banks came in
whatever.
and had a good time with you, just because Shamar Moore make you all right in the loins, that don't mean you should give him the number. That's some trifling stuff, woman. Come on, you gotta come better than that.
Oh my goodness, Big Rube is riled up. I like when he gets riled up. Dateable
Scared
Diva.
now.
Yeah, there
I'm
she
sorry.
said.
My bad.
Dateable Diva. What's question number two? What we got?
All right, this one is for the gentleman, okay, and it's similar. You notice a beautiful woman across the room who is sitting alone at the bar or at her table. Your eyes connect, and her expression is pretty flat. You assume she is not interested in you. However, she continues to stare at you for a while after that, and she even moves closer to you later in the night. Do you approach the lady, wait for her to speak, or are you now no longer interested?
If she gives me the nah, I'm done. I mean, she got to step to me at that point because if I look at you and I give you the eyes and you give me the stoplight, then I'm gonna stop and turn back around because I ain't got nothing else to do with you. But if getting closer to me, I don't know if she getting close to me. She might try to get close to the other dude beside me. I ain't got that kind of time nor that kind of talent. So if she wants to step to me after she had told me no, she needs to step to me, or she will get nothing.
Well, let me clarify. No words have been exchanged in the beginning. It's just you're looking at her, and she has a flat expression. You can't tell how she's feeling. And then she moves next to you. So what do? Do you approach her?
She came here for a reason. If she ain't woman enough to step up as she step beside me, then you want me to talk to you? Hold on now. That don't even really make sense. Now, with that being said, I probably would talk to her. But, I mean, just to be honest, if you're gonna go 85% of the way, you can't go to under 15%. You just as big as a punk as a dude who stood over the side and would holler at you from far away. That's just as bad.
But 85% on whose part? She moved towards you.
And if she moved toward me, maybe she need to talk to me. I mean, she moved to me. She stepped to me.
I hope that's Kia again.
Bring Kia back.
All right, let me jump in on that.
Let me stop.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm one of those people where I do believe in chivalry. You know, a man's supposed to treat a lady a certain kind of way, but I also believe that this is 2012, and if a lady likes him, she needs to holler at him. Doesn't mean that he's not feeling her because he didn't approach her. Maybe he just didn't feel like he wanted to approach her. Maybe he wasn't getting the vibe from her that he felt like she wanted. Now, the flip side of that is going to be she's maybe a woman who appreciates chivalry and she wants him to approach, and that's the reason why she moved closer. You can make that argument. I am more along the lines, she moved closer, she should have moved close enough to holler at him. If she wanted to holler at him, she should have hollered at him. We got a caller on the line. We got your girl, Lissa P. of Ain't No Half Steppin' with Marcus J. What's going on, girl?
Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. What's going on, fellas and crew?
We chilling.
Okay, I'm going to say the question one more time for you. Okay, Lissa?
Please, thank you.
All right. You notice a beautiful woman across the room. Okay, you're the beautiful woman, okay?
Oh,
across the room, who is sitting alone at the bar or at your table. Your eyes connect, and your expression is pretty flat. The guy assumes that you're not interested because your expression is flat. However, you stare at him and you even move closer to him later in the night. Do you think he should approach you, wait for you to speak, or do you think he would no longer be interested?
So I already know that my face looks flat.
Can you speak up a little bit louder? We're having a little bit trouble hearing you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's a little bit better.
Okay, cool. Do I know that my face looks flat?
Let's assume.
Do I know that I'm looking kind of unattractive right now?
Well, you manage that. What do you? Let's say you do.
Okay, well, my thing is, just like the question prior that you asked, is almost like the same thing. So really, if he doesn't want to talk to me, I really can't fault him because I have a salty look on my face. So therefore, if I want to, I guess, get my chances on my shot, I'm gonna have to approach him. As everybody would say, it's 2012 now. So.
Yeah, everybody like Marcus J just said that a minute ago. I don't think you made your girl very happy because you're agreeing with the fellas right now. Yeah.
Hey, look, she was looking for some backup too. She all scared. All these men up in here.
Well, actually, I missed the question, so Kharisma, for real, I didn't know the fella said that. But for real, seriously, what are you supposed to do? You just said, I know I have a salty look on my face.
Not salty, it's just flat. There's no smile and there's no frown. It's just a regular look.
Yeah,
that sounds salty.
Yeah.
That's not attractive, not approachable.
So, Dating Pool Diva, what's your opinion on it?
Okay.
Because we've all kind of said what we think. What do you think?
This is what I think as an old-fashioned woman that believes in chivalry. And hopefully it's not completely dead. It's mostly dead, but hopefully it's not completely dead. I feel like even though she may have a flat expression, her action shows she was interested by getting up and moving across the room to him, right next to him. So even though she might not be grinning from ear to ear, she still showed him that she was interested.
But here's the thing. Here's the problem that men have with women. Here's the problem that men have with women. A lot of us feel like a lot of y'all expect us to read your damn minds. Okay? Wow. The whole thing about you coming and move closer, yeah, I get it. I get that sign. You know what I'm saying? That's a fair point. But clearly she's interested. So why she ain't holler at dude?
So is the dude no longer interested from a guy's perspective?
It's very possible that he saw in her face that she wasn't feeling him because, like you said, she had a salty look on her face.
No, he's still gonna try to get it. Whatever.
And she's still looking at him. She's looking at him. She moved next to him.
Somebody nowadays, that usually means crazy. How did I move closer to you? What is that? How is that a sign that now I'm interested in you? I still didn't say anything.
Yeah. It sounds like it's a sign to come over and, hey, why don't you buy me a drink?
Yeah, pretty much. Come on.
It's 2012. I don't be buying women drinks these days. Unless they talk to me.
Yeah, that's why they love you so much, Big Rube.
Exactly, because they don't be talking to me, so it's like whatever.
Yeah,
I love you, Big Rube.
Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. We appreciate you calling us up, Lissa P. We're gonna ask the third question. We're gonna get your comment on that third question, and then we're gonna go ahead and let you go. What's the next question? You're gonna have the first word on the third question.
Okay, so you're in a fresh relationship with your new boo, who happens to be of another race. You like him or her a lot, and you think he or she may be the one. It's been 6 months, and you neglected to share his or her race with your family, who happen to be overt racist. What do you do?
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
6 months, and he's my boo. I feel like 6 months I should be at some point, especially being an adult and me to be able to make adult decisions. I guess that's where the letter standpoint's being old enough to make a decision like that. Really, if you feel like that's oh gosh, I don't know. Why did you have to pick me for that one?
Yeah, that's a tough one. I'm gonna go.
Second one. But no, really, I feel like if that's your boo, y'all feel like that it may potentially go somewhere. I feel like just give the respect out of your family. I mean, who cares?
I'm going to go ahead and jump in there. I got a couple of hits on the Facebook page that I want to share. One from Hakeem, just going back to the Trump thing. Again, he said that he was looking for attention. 1. 2, Hakeem hits us up. He was feeling you at first, Kharisma, but then he's going back to the first question. But then Big Rube shuts you down. So he's feeling you, Big Rube. He's saying nice comeback. And then my main man said that if a woman has any interest, she would at least smile. And I guess he's alluding to the fact that she was looking a little bit salty to him. So those are the comments that we're getting from the fellas on the Facebook page. Listen, P, thank you so much for joining us tonight. You know you're welcome any single day you want to be down with Ain't No Half Step with Marcus J. We love you, girl. Thank you.
Hey, crew, thank you. Y'all be careful going home.
You got it. Peace. Ain't No Half Stepping with Marcus J. As far as my point on the question, and then Carlton Banks is going to jump in behind me. Look, I mean, if that's who you rolling with, that's who you rolling with. You know, I mean, if that's who you trying to be down with, then that's who you trying to be down with. I mean, the whole thing about taking them home to your family and your family not feeling them, there are a lot of people who have their family opinion means a lot to them. And I'm assuming that the one who asked this question is one of those people. Me personally, I march to my own beat. I got a lot of stuff that I do that my family kind of looks at me cockeyed like, for real. You know, so that wouldn't be that different for me, you know, because I'm going to roll with who I'm going to roll with. And that is what it is. But I'm also that guy that supports gay marriage. So, you know, not that I want to see my brother coming home with a dude, but if he did, I'm not going to diss him. So it is what it is. Calm backs.
I look at it like this. You ain't sleeping with me. I can't sleep with you. So I'm going to sleep with who I want to sleep with. Plain and simple, right?
I mean, it really does come down to that.
Right. So, you know, granted, your family's going to be there. They're going to be upset, but you know what? Eventually, they're going to get over that.
Big Rope.
Ask her get off the pot. It's that simple. I mean, if you want to be with this person, then you either need to ask her get off the pot. I mean, 6 months, and you know you trying to spend the rest of your life with them, ask her get off the pot. If you can't bring that person in front of your family, then you got a choice to make. Because you can spend the rest of your life with this person, or you're going to spend the rest of your life doing what your family tells you to do. So ask her get off the pot.
Diva?
Okay, I like you guys' opinions, honest opinions, but I want to know, what would you do? How would you handle this situation? How would you make it so that this is a comfortable situation? Do you just do, you know, guess who's coming to dinner type of thing?
So if that's the essence of the question, see, I guess I misinterpreted the spirit of the question. I guess, I mean, I've never been in this kind of situation. Me personally, I've never seen anything in my life more attractive to me than a black female. So this would never happen to me. No disrespect to my sisters who are not black. That's just how I get down. That's the first thing. The second thing is, I would have to tell my family ahead of time, me personally, because I can't just roll up in there, you know, with Hayden Panettiere and be like, yo, this is my new girlfriend right now.
Actually, you could, because she's hot.
She is hot. She's hot as fire. But I'm just saying, she's hot as fire. But
I mean, if they get mad at you for that, then that's it.
Well,
that's
I mean, yeah, she is hot. She's very attractive. But you know, if assuming, and my family isn't, you know, a racist family, but the spirit of the question is assuming that they are, I would have to go in ahead of time and be like, look, you know, I'm bringing in Hayden Panettiere right now. I'm bringing in Jessica Alba, and this is who I'm down with. So I need you to meet her because I'm going to be rolling with her for the next 50 years. So if you disagree with that, then you disagree with me. Because once you make that decision, then you got to roll with that decision. The only person who could not be down with that decision is you. If you decide in year 28 or 50 that you're not rolling with Hayden no more, then that's a you decision. But you can't let that be because your mom said that she not feeling her. Your pop said that. Big Rube?
I mean, yeah, if you know your parents are blatant racist, first of all, you need to let them know. And if they ain't feeling you, then they really not feeling you.
Yeah.
It's that simple. I know people who lost their family over this kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, but when it's all said and done, you love who you love. You want to be with who you want to be with. Like Banks said, my mom actually said that too. She's like, I ain't got to sleep with her. Yeah. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm glad, Mom, you don't want to sleep with her. I mean, that'd be a messed up situation.
It's a different kind of love that you get, Big Rube, from your family than you get from the significant other, so to speak. And, you know, I'm sure that this happens where people lose their families. But some of it is defiance, where it's like, well, if you're not trying to be down with me, family, then I'm leaving you. Some of it is that kind. It's just straight up defiance.
If you don't love her, you don't love me.
Yeah,
every time you say you're not down with me, I really am thinking road dog.
Yeah, no,
I really am.
I know. But I mean, a lot of people, will walk away from their family, and I suppose I somewhat understand, because, at the end of the day, I honestly know that people are put on this earth to be with people that you love, and that's not necessarily your mom or your dad. You know what I mean? We put here to have romantic love. So if the person that you're trying to be down with is that person, then you got to do what you got to do.
Give me that honey love.
Yeah, okay.
Give me that honey love.
I have another follow-up question. Is 6 months the good time to do it? Should you do it earlier, later?
I'm not one of those people who's governed by a clock. You know what I mean? If I was with somebody and I was digging them, and it's a month or a week or whatever it is, and I know inside of me, then I'm gonna do what I gotta do after a week, a month, or whatever it is. I'm not looking at the clock, in January saying, okay, on June 1st, it's going to be time for me to make this commitment. I'm not that guy. I'm just not that guy. I think people who do that is fine for you, but I wouldn't be that guy. The moment that I felt like this was somebody I'm trying to roll with, it's at that point where I'm strategizing how I'm going to break it to the fam. That's just me.
If you're not thinking about bringing it to the fam, you in there. You feeling that way. Yeah. Because, if you're not feeling that way, you're not showing nobody. I mean, they know your friends. And that's it. And then they only know some of your friends, not really. They know a part of you, not the whole you. When you start letting them into the whole you, and then you even think about bringing somebody home to the fam, yeah, you in there. You stuck. You stuck in love. It is what it is.
Colton?
I don't have a problem with it. But when do you tell? Who do you tell first? Do you tell the significant other? Or do you tell your parents? Do I get a choice?
Well, you got to tell the significant other first. Because,
I would warn them.
Yeah, it's like, look, I mean.
Well, no, you got to tell your fam first, because if your fam ain't feeling it, then it becomes a non-issue.
It does become a non-issue, but at the same time, if there's somebody you trying to roll with, do you really want to start your relationship off by hiding stuff? You know what I mean? Like, I'm with, and I keep using Hayden because that's the first name that comes to mind, and she is fine. All right, look, Hayden.
Yes, she is.
Look, Hayden. My pops, his name is Big Rube, and he's not feeling the fact that I'm dating you and you a white girl.
Yeah, because I want to date you.
And so, I'm feeling you, so I don't want you to be feeling some kind of way about me. You and me are cool, but you and my pops probably not going to be cool. Okay, so I need you to know that now. Now, I do want you to meet them. I'm going to give them an opportunity to do the right thing by us as a couple, but be forewarned, they may not be feeling you. Now, keep in mind, through all this, I am feeling you. So regardless of what goes on with them, we cool. That's how that conversation should go as far as I'm concerned, Big Rube.
Story. Dated a Caucasian woman one time.
One time at band camp?
Yep. Her grandparents were racist. And I went to visit her at her grandparents' house.
Guess what's coming to dinner?
Because, Big Rube don't care. I mean, that's you racist, that's a you problem. Unless you pull out a shotgun, then that becomes a me problem, and I got to roll out. But went there. You know what? I respected her. I respected her granddad. Her mom was cool, but I respected her granddad. The reason why I respected her granddad, that dude didn't say one breath to me. I spoke. That was him. He wasn't going to talk to me. He believed so much in what he believed in that he felt like if he even faked the funk, it would disavow everything he believed in. And that's just weird, but I respected him for his belief. Yeah, he don't like black people. That's a him problem. But at least he didn't fake it on me. Where, grandma was, you should, whatever. I mean, that is what it is. Mm-hmm. But when it's all said and done, I appreciate the fact that he wasn't fake. Bless his soul, he in a different world right now. But, it's just stuff like that it happens. And you kind of just got to, that's a them problem. But if you in a situation where you trying to be with somebody and your peeps don't like that, then you got a choice to make. Your happiness or your parents' happiness. And I'm pretty sure 8 out of 10 times, you're probably going to pick yourself. And if you pick your parents, then that's a you problem.
Let's get to the last question of the night.
Okay, this one's kind of controversial. I hope you guys are ready for this one.
Bring it on, girl.
With all the gay lesbian protests, civil rights demonstrations, and legal cases, do you think gay lesbian relationships are more accepted today than they were in the past?
Who wants it first?
Well,
Big
we
Rube
know what
wants
your
it.
record is.
Yeah, we already know where I stand on that. Big Rube, go for it.
Yes. It's more accepted now because back in the day, people used to get shot for that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got caught with another dude, a dude and a dude. You became nobody to nobody. You got shot, or you got sent off to get fixed. You know, these days it's by far more accepted and a lot more prevalent. And you know what? It is what it is. You know, people can't control that. People can't change that. You know, if people are happy, let them be happy. When you start trying to make people unhappy, that's when you become a problem.
Yeah. I mean, I look at it like this. I mean, you can be supportive of your friend and not necessarily agree with their lifestyle. I got straight friends that I don't like how they get down with stuff. You know, so does that mean I'm going to treat my gay friends any different? I mean, to me, it's the whole hypocritical thing just kind of gets on my nerves. Real talk. I saw an article today. It's funny that you asked the question, and I'm trying to find it right now on my Facebook wall. I posted it just earlier today, where you had one of these pastors who came out and said that the Lord is cleansing the world because of gay and lesbian relationships, and the way he's cleansing it is by using Hurricane Sandy. I'm like,
I saw that.
I'm like, for real? I mean, the level of hatred to me is crazy, and I don't want to get on soapbox about it because that wasn't your question. Your question is it more acceptable now? I think it's very obvious that it's more acceptable now because you got states now that will absolutely allow them to get married or civil unions or to be with each other in the event someone is ill in hospital rooms, where before that wasn't prevalent. You would have gay and lesbian couples who've been together forever, and one of them is terminal, and that person would get put out the room and not be able to be there. And we had to live in a country that put people through that. I don't think that it's like that quite as bad as it is now. Do we still have some challenges? Yeah, we definitely still have some challenges, but I think it's better now, Carlton, than it used to be.
I'm wondering, at least from the young female standpoint, is it more of a aspect of being socially accepted to be bi, not so much gay? Is it the thing to do for girls to, again, I can't speak for guys. I don't have younger guy cousins. I have younger girl cousins, which I'm very protective of. They will tell you that they never seen my girl cousins. I'm wondering, basically, is it more of a, like I said, something to do kind of thing? Are you really willing to do everything it is to be a lesbian woman when it comes to that time frame, and then go back to being bisexual and being with a man when it comes time to do that? I don't know. Personally, again, if whatever floats your boat, floats your boat. It's not up to me to decide and dictate who you want to be with and that kind of thing. I don't know.
I mean, it a lot of it is people trying to be in control, and they use, religion as their vehicle of doing that. But at the end of the day, if you're a person who believes in a higher power, the grand architect of the world wants you to, of the universe, wants you to be happy. At the end of the day, isn't that what we really are here for? We're really here to be happy. We're not here to love and be happy. We're not here to keep other people from loving and being happy. So I think it's better now, but I don't think it's going to ever be the way it should be. And I don't think that the powers that be that run this world, because there are people that run the world, is going to allow there to be racial harmony any more than there'll be harmony with regards to homosexuals, because there's money in keeping people down. It's lucrative for these people. So as long as they continue doing that, because it must be a reason. Let's make that very clear. There must be a reason that these people are persecuted, whether it be racially or based upon their sexual orientation. Because if there wasn't, then I would think, that it wouldn't be like that.
I wanted to make a response to what Carlton Bay said. I think that being that I've worked with children a lot and teenagers, I think it is becoming really trendy for these young girls and even sometimes with the young guys to experiment and to be able to say that they kissed a girl or they did whatever, different things. So I think it's trendy. I think it's popular, and it may be something that will come and pass like the storm. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely agree with you on that.
And you know how Steppin' with Marcus J. We're going to leave it there, take our final break of the night. We come back, we got our rants and we got our closings. We're going to take a very brief break, and you don't want to miss this next segment. We getting it in. You know how Steppin', Marcus J. Be back in a minute.
Yo, what's up, Global Scale Radio.net family? This is Big Joe hollering at you from Charlotte, North Cackalack. I just want to holler at my little homie, Marcus J, and ain't no half stepping. Yo, do your thing, family. Peace and blessing. One.
I took one look at you, and it was plain to see you were